It's the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, April 9th. I'm James Spann. Watching a cold front coming down this way that'll bring showers and storms tomorrow. Any chance of severe weather here? And what about the weekend? Let's go in there and answer all those questions. We'll start with the water vapor satellite view, as we often do. Trough is lifting out of the western U.S. across the Great Plains, increasing shower and thunderstorm action seen from the Great Lakes down into the Deep South. Around here, mostly low 80s on the board at mid-afternoon. Birmingham 82. Highs go back in the 70s tomorrow and Saturday. Up north, flash flood watches for a pretty good chunk of Kentucky and parts of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. A tornado watch for parts of Illinois and some of the adjacent states. That includes Chicago until 11 o'clock tonight. And here's the overall convective outlook through early tomorrow morning. An enhanced risk that includes Chicago, Indianapolis, Memphis, Little Rock. Surrounding that, the standard slight risk into the extreme northwest corner of Alabama. And again, keep in mind this outlook runs through 7 a.m. tomorrow. And a marginal risk down to Birmingham. The higher tornado probabilities are centered from near Chicago to the south and west, with a 5% circle down into the Arklatex region. And then tomorrow, there's a severe weather risk really south of here. The standard slight risk basically along and south of a line from near Thomasville, the Prattville to Roanoke. And, of course, we'll dig into this as we go along here. Here's the overall rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts here, about 1 inch. Heavier totals to the west. Look at the bullseye at Houston. A little over 4.5 inches there if this verifies. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. This is the 12Z run at 500 millibars. And you can see the main dynamic support way north of here. This is 2 a.m. local time, coming off the HRRR. And you can see that line of storms will creep into the shoals early this morning, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. And it could pack a punch. You know, there could be some hail and strong gusty straight line winds, but they should weaken as they move south. So initially, there could be a few severe storms up in that northwestern corner of the state. This is 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The storms are near or just south of Interstate 5920. And at that point, we don't expect any severe weather, but as they progress farther to the south later in the day, the air is more unstable over South Alabama, and there might be a severe storm south of Montgomery tomorrow evening. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow night. And the storms are generally south of US 80 at that point. Check some of the severe weather parameters. All of these maps are valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow. And you can see higher instability values over South Alabama in excess of 2,000 joules per kilogram. And that's one of the reasons the SPC guys have the standard slight risk up down there, because of the higher instability values. I really don't think we see any severe weather in this part of the state. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. The chance, it's not zero, but it's pretty small. Helicity values are pretty low. The big numbers are up in the northeast United States, closer to the upper air dynamics. So the tornado threat is very low. And again, this is the low-level jet, and the wind fields are very weak. And that's a big limiting factor for severe weather. So a chance of showers and storms tomorrow, yes. Will it rain all day? No. Severe weather? Probably not. And then dry air begins to move in tomorrow night, and Saturday looks like a beautiful day. Just gorgeous. Sunny, low humidity. We start the day around 50, the high in the middle 70s. Bright, sunny weather. And Sunday looks dry. Sky will stay mostly sunny, the high mid to upper 70s. Just delightful weather for the weekend. But next week, the moisture comes back on Monday. We'll introduce the chance of showers, maybe some thunder. I'd say severe weather not especially likely. This is Tuesday. Again, we stay in a fairly moist air mass. And even Wednesday, that little tongue of moisture stays right on top of the state. So each day, a chance of showers and storms Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This is Thursday. This is a week from today. That's a pretty big trough coming through the Plain States. Anytime you see something like that in mid-April, kind of raises your eyebrows. And down below that, the surface low, again, is pretty far north. It's over Iowa, but there might be a chance of strong storms, maybe severe storms around this time next week, again, Thursday of next week. We'll watch trends. Here's the end of the forecast. This is Saturday the 19th. Boy, look at the troughing digging down into the deep south. Down below that, maybe cloudy, cool, maybe some drizzle or a few scattered showers, if that's right. Temperatures coming off the ensembles. Highs next week, mostly upper 70s to near 80. And you see that cool down around Friday and Saturday, the 17th and 18th. Highs dropping to about 70 and lows down in the 40s. And, not many 40s left before the long, hot summer gets here. So enjoy it, and then we warm back up for that following week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.